Hello, welcome back to the shed. Now, years ago when I first started doing outdoor stuff, even back then, outdoor gear seemed to be expensive and certainly way beyond my means. So I was left with two options. Number one was make it myself, which I did quite a lot of the time. The other thing that I did was I went to my local army surplus store, and that's what I want to talk about today. Now, often army surplus gear is seen as heavy, old-fashioned, not particularly functional, but that's not really the case anymore. What we tend to find is army surplus gear followed the civvy gear. All right, it's a couple of years behind, but army surplus gear has got lighter, it's got better, it's still robust, it's still soldier proof, and it's still relatively cheap to buy. Now, whether you were in the market for a pair of socks, a pair of boots, a dry bag, a sleeping bag, a bag for stuff, a rucksack to put it all in, a water bottle to drink out of, a cup to make tea in, a Gore-Tex to keep you dry, or a pocket knife with a tin opener so you can open a can of beans. Your army surplus store is there for you, and it offers all this gear at a reasonable price. And I think that's a resource worth preserving. Your surplus store needs you. Now, with all this COVID-19 thing, it started me thinking, because these little army surplus stores are just that, they're little. They're not a great big multinational corporation. They are probably a little family business or a little one-man band, and they're probably struggling to keep their head above water. And what I think we should all be doing, and if we don't, that resource of being able to buy kit cheap to get you started in the great outdoors, and we all started out that way, that will be gone for future generations. So what you need to do right now is think about saving our surplus. That's the SOS, save our surplus. If you're in America, it's save the Army Navy, but that doesn't go quite as well. But it's something we all need to think about. And it's something that we can all help with. Now, this isn't a sponsored thing. This isn't because I know somebody who knows somebody who owns a big store and they're going to give me lots of free gear. This is because I think they actually are a genuine resource, and they're something that actually gets an awful lot of people started in the great outdoors. And we can help these guys out. We can help them keep their heads above water and keep these guys around for future generations to benefit from. And all you've got to do is go on the net, pick up the phone, order something from your local surplus. It might be something as simple as order yourself a penknife. It might be order yourself some fuel blocks. It might be get a set of socks. Winter's coming up, you need woolly socks. It might be you need a spade for the garden or whatever. It might be rain's forecast for tomorrow. Buy a waterproof jacket. But do something to help these guys out, because if we don't, these guys will be gone. And I think that would be a great shame. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, but also pick the phone up and ring someone in an army surplus. You can follow me over on Facebook, you can follow me on Instagram. The links are in the box down below. Here's a link to my Etsy shop as well, where you can buy patches, etc. But actually, I would far rather you went to your surplus, bought something. It doesn't matter how small it is. Buy something little, all right? Do them a favour. Do us all a favour. I've been Neil, and until next time, stay safe.